Hello everyone. Today I will explain my data-driven story. Uh, so first, elaboration of choices. This was my first design I made. The idea was that it would be an interactive environment because I wanted to see certain trends could influence the happiness of the people in Europe. Um, so the idea was this would be an interactive interface where you could place your term. But sadly, there were a few issues. Mainly, the happiness reports are made yearly, and because of this, it's impossible to make a trend on a year basis because there's only one happiness per year. So I decided to make a chart for over all the years. So it's from 2005 till 2021. Um, and the other issue was that I couldn't, because of how the Google Trends data works, they wouldn't give absolute values of how many times certain terms were searched, only relative. So because of this, I chose five terms I was most interested in because five was the limit for Google Trends. These terms were COVID, Instagram, Twitter, Bitcoin, and TikTok. Um, yeah, so I'll go into the technical workings here, right over here. So this is just importation of the libraries. This is the list of happiness in the Netherlands. I chose to only do the Netherlands because otherwise I would have a chart for every country. I also made the happiness relative, where the lowest happiness ever would be 0 and the highest happiness ever measured would be 100, because otherwise the differences would be too low to get a good correlation on the charts. Um, then I make here I read the data file and I also categorize them on terms, because this is the data file I have over here. Um, so you can see it's 214 lines. I group them by year because as I told before, the years are the happiness was measured per year. So I had to make the trends also per year for the chart because otherwise it would become a mess. Here, so this is me plotting the graph. This is just a legend, and this is the plot I made. I calculated the correlation and put it in the legend here. So it turns out that Bitcoin, or the popularity of Bitcoin, had the biggest correlation to unhappiness. So Bitcoin, because it's negative, it shows as the higher Bitcoin was, the lower the happiness would be. And I can show how I calculated the correlation. It was actually quite easy. I just put in the lists I made before, and then I calculated the correlation by just a simple function. Okay. So this is the correlation of happiness to TikTok. I forgot to show my data compression, which is maybe quite interesting, from this file, because I can print it. So here you can see how I compressed uh, this file to this, which would be the term, and which would be per categorized grouped by year, and then it takes the average per year.